Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
5 things you should never say or do in Greece. Let's see.
Chase, this is going to be a quick video where I want to share the 5 things that you shouldn't say or do when visiting Greece. Number 1, talk about the marbles of the Parthenon in the British Museum. Call them by their name. They are not the Elgin marbles. They are the Parthenon marbles. When you visit Greece, especially if you go to Athens and you go to the Acropolis, and you're going to just come here and say like, oh yeah, wonderful, I've just been to the Parthenon, and I have also seen or heard of, or just the mere fact that you're mentioning the marbles that are over there will be a very sensitive topic for a lot of Greeks.
Oh, so I guess this is for Brits, because something you saw in the British Museum to say that, oh, I saw it. Yeah, because I'm a little confused.
So then you say, oh, it's the same thing. It's not.
I guess, yeah, because I was confused, like why he started off with that, but okay.
Me included, because I lived in England, and when I went to the British Museum and saw the marbles, you can't help but feel frustrated. And this is a very touchy subject for a lot of Greeks. And here in Greece...
So I guess more so it's not just the marbles, but overall, don't compare like what you see elsewhere, like in a maybe possibly museum, like a replica or whatever, to what you see in Greece. I think that should be more so the point than just the marble specifically.
They have built a museum specifically to bring the marbles back to where they belong. Number 2.
Oh, then maybe it is about marbles, because they illegally took the marbles. Oh, okay.
Calling Greek coffee Turkish coffee. Okay, I can't tell you how many comments I have gotten whenever I release a video, either it's about Greek coffee or halvas. And yes, it is the same thing, but you happen to be in Greece. I come from Venezuela, all right? So I share many similarities when it comes to food and culture with Colombians.
I think we asked before what is Greek coffee, but we never got an answer because I don't know what Greek coffee is.
Maybe he'll tell us.
Brazilians, Ecuador, we share a lot of things that are similar. For example, arepas. In Venezuela, we have arepas. Colombians have arepas as well. Empanadas. There's so many foods that are very, very similar. In fact, it's the same thing. But when I'm in Colombia, I am not going to order a Venezuelan arepa. So we have to be respectful that when we are in a certain country.
So, but what is it though?
And when we're ordering something like Greek coffee, it has to be that
I'm assuming it's just the way it's prepped is the Greek way, but because I don't think
I think it's the same thing. It's just that you're having it in Greece, so it's Greek coffee.
Oh,
if you were to have coffee over there, it would be Turkish coffee.
No, I get that, but I don't even know what Turkish coffee is either. So like,
it's all just coffee.
No, but
just drink. I think it's
the way it's prepared.
Greece.
Because I don't know that coffee beans grow there, that's the thing.
If I was going to go to Armenia, I will order Armenian coffee. Because Armenians too drink this type of coffee. And it's exactly the same thing. Number 3, politics. Avoid talking about politics here in Greece.
I think that's overall general advice, period.
When did he do this video?
2 months ago, I think.
2 months ago? Oh.
Yeah, let's just talk with politics.
It's unavoidable now, I feel like.
Yeah, but not with strangers. Like, don't go be like trying to put your opinion on the strangers. Like, you know, with your family, you know, your friends, okay, fine, but not like random person you meet on the street start, you know, talking about politics.
Talk about the economical crisis that happened in 2008, 2010 and onwards. I lived through that. Don't talk about the austerity measures. Don't talk about current, past, or future politic affairs. Imagine me going to America right now as a visitor, which I have family members that live in America, by the way. But imagine me arriving in America right now and talking about the latest political debate.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's overall a general advice. Because same here, you don't come like and start talking about politics with like strangers.
Between Trump and Biden. I'll give you another example. Imagine if I, as a Venezuelan, go to Venezuela and I start talking about Chavez or Maduro or any of the political situation that is happening right now or that happened in the past in Venezuela. Politics is a deep issue in many, many countries, as we know. And Greeks are very, very passionate about their politics and current affairs. You know, and it's one thing to be a local in a cafeño with the TV on, watching the news all day, and watching talk shows talking about politics. And another thing is for you to be a foreigner or a tourist or a visitor and try to have an opinion on what's happening here in Greece. Number 4, making negative remarks about Greece as a whole. Avoid making negative remarks about the people, the culture.
This is like for foreigners.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Overall, I feel that's again a general advice. Like you don't come to the States to, you don't come here and then try and talk shit about here. Like,
but you know, that's like an honest mistake a lot of people do. Like naturally, just by, cause maybe homesickness.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people, it's not with bad intent, it's just like reminiscing.
But I feel like if you live here and you're homesick, then you can do that. But as a visitor, it's more like as a tourist.
Because some visitors can come and say, oh, I understand.
No, like...
So that's why when we see people go, like, try other people's, like, countries' foods, they kind of have to be polite. Like, I don't think you could just, like, say anything crazy.
Yeah, not crazy. You can say, listen, you can say I like it, I don't like it, but you don't go, oh, this is trash, tourism trash. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But you say, oh, not my thing. Well, that's okay, not your thing. Don't everything has to be your thing. You know?
The current situation of Greece as a country. Believe it or not, I've been in situations with foreigners living here in Greece talking bad about Greece. Sometimes foreigners think that because I am a foreigner, they can vent and talk about the negative things that Greece has because I am not Greek. But you're terribly mistaken. And I have been in situations where foreigners have mentioned little things here and there which are a little bit of a stab to the Greek culture and the people. And I take that very personally because my wife is Greek. I have a family who happens to be Greek. Just because I'm a foreigner, I am not someone that you should trust.
Oh, like this is the same guy who did the mall, the grocery store in Greece. He did like where it was a lot of like he showed a lot of the paper. Where we were like, the same guy,
Oh, yeah, he's quite respectful. Yeah, I got that from him.
And talk negatively about this country. And I don't want to sound very patriotic or anything, but even though those things might be true, I am not someone that you're going to find understanding because I'm actually going to get offended by it. So imagine how will a Greek will feel when you do these negative remarks. Avoid talking about sensitive historical events when it comes down to your occupation, when it comes down to anything that it will open a Pandora's box of deep wounds. And finally, number 5, showing disrespect in the religious context. Now, what do I mean by that? Show respect when visiting a monastery. Show respect when going to a church. If you happen to be here in Greece when it's Easter time, you have to understand that Greeks are Orthodox and they are very religious people. Like many other religions, they take it very seriously. So you have to be mindful of that. Examples of this could be as simple as going to a monastery and not wearing the appropriate clothing. Okay. Another example will be being very loud.
They think they're like their beach clothes.
Yeah, the women need to wear like feminine clothes, a skirt or like a dress.
When there is a mass service. Another example will be of taking pictures or filming a video when you're not allowed to do so. I guess this is common sense. I think I was not going to add this to the list. But then again, common sense is not very common.
Yeah.
So
honestly, I feel like the whole list is common sense. So there's
two sensible people.
Yeah, I feel like
not everyone is
the
sensible.
whole list could be applied to like any place you go. Yeah, it's not exclusive to Greece. Maybe the religious aspect more so exclusive to Greece because they're so religious. Not every country is as religious.
But I still think even though like wherever a religion is observed, you have to go about it with some sort of respect.
No, right? Know? Yeah, but he's saying like Greece is like as a whole country is very religious. Like in some countries it's not like as religious, so it's not everybody is gonna get offended. Here in Greece it seems like very religious, so you're gonna offend pretty much everybody.
I don't want to offend anybody with this video, but you have to understand that when you visit Greece and you come here to Greece, yes, you are going to visit a lot of religious sites, okay, like monasteries and churches. It's just hard not to come across different situations where you might find yourself in and you might want to go and visit. Just be mindful. Λοιπόν, παιδιά, αυτό ήταν. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ for all the love and support. Don't forget to subscribe.
He speaks very well. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible. Bye, guys.